I was just about to ask Mal, when are we getting another scam call recording? I need I need one of those, bro.
I've been quoting that joint
When are we getting
religiously.
another scam call
He
recording?
hits him often.
He said, "Have you heard of that?"
I actually told him, I was like, yo, my boy was like, yo, you say that word so passionately. Like,
he said,
I'm going to ask him, I guarantee you within the next few days, he'll get us. He'll get us.
Oh, my goodness. Because he must just pick and choose his battles. I get it. He can only share the talent so much.
Have you heard of that?
Have you heard of that? Oh, my gosh. Because they always have to like give it one shot just in case like the person actually said something legit. It's like, excuse me, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. The second one, when you hear it back a few times, like, yo, he was wild. The first one, he said, "Oh, really?"
Oh my god.
Oh, really?
He was upset though. He had some sass in this one.
Oh, really?
There's some sass in that one. He was trying to get that guy though. Oh really?
You
clipping that? Man. No, actually, with that, what are you gonna say?
He'll get us another one. For sure.
Oh no, I'm patiently waiting. With that, we're in it. Welcome back to another episode of Fan Therapy episode 68. How we doing his TikTok dances?
I'll talk about it.
The landmark conference champion, 1,000-point scorer. I had it the other way around, but I'm just like 1,000-point scorer, landmark conference rookie of the year, 3-time landmark first team, 2-time all Met. NABC Hoops first team all region select Fan Therapy resident DJ Coach McBurney. How are we doing?
Man, I could be better, but I'm in the crib, so I'm always gonna be on Fan Therapy. But after this, I'm taking a shot out orange juice, cayenne pepper, turmeric, and everything else in it.
Howie, I should have said this. I should have said this off the bat when you told me. I really appreciate you being here. Appreciate the flu game. Appreciate you fighting.
The performance I'm gonna put on today is gonna be miraculous.
NBA players sit for those, so I appreciate.
And Darren Peterson.
Oh my god!
That guy.
It turned around so quickly. It was so good. It was nothing but positivity. All like.
Yeah, everybody's hating on him now because like he's sitting out a bunch of games. Well, I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
And Kyrie does it though, right?
Kyrie's made it already. He's stamped.
He's doing it in Duke anyway.
I was all I'm commenting on was everything was so positive. We had 4 people to be excited about. Just that was all it was. Maybe there's obviously more, but we're all excited about. So I just hope it goes back to being that. I haven't had something.
Sorry, I'm gonna let you get your intro for that brother over there. But if DP ends up having the same or better career than Kyrie, then it will all go away. It doesn't matter. But until then,
I think he's solidified. You Justin, I'm Malachi. I'm ready to get it going. Just get into the first topic. I'm ready to fly him.
2021 landmark conference championship, back-to-back defensive player of the year, 2020-21 all-time Drew University leader in block shots, the greatest shot blocker of Drew U history. He is a coach as well. Timberland model by day, sports hot taker by night. Malachi Walker, how are we doing today, bro?
I'm ready to fly him.
That's all I'm doing.
Bring the first topic up, bro. That's how I'm feeling.
You asked, we'll get
we might go to the same team for this one.
There is only one place to kick this episode off. James Harden is switching teams yet again. The sky's blue. Christmas is going to come at the end of the year. James Harden will appear in a new jersey. The things we can expect. This one seems like it went a little bit smoother than the other ones. A little smoother transition. The Cavs clearly needed him. Clippers they had their little run. They did not believe in it anymore. He goes to the Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers send Darius Garland and a second-round pick to the Clippers. Mal, you're excited. Let's get the initial thoughts going your way.
This is a sticky one. Well, I don't know how I feel about this one because it's looking very, very good right now. Like you said, everything was seamless. It seemed like the deadline was Thursday, that we started hearing things like Tuesday night, like Harden and the Clippers are having some troubles, whatever. And it's
sorry for the lateness, by the way, guys. We're a little late to these, but so keep going.
And it was like, Cleveland's gonna be the top destination, whatever he goes for Garland. Garland's time was really all said and done. It looked like it was over. That chapter was close, but Harden's been hooping, and he's not taken away from Donovan cooking, Jared Allen's cooking. Tonight, Sam Merrill went off, and this without Evan Mobley playing. It's looking good, but this guy is this guy, and he's a repeat offender, and in the playoffs he gets a little, one game in the playoffs he's prime Harden. Next game he's fat suit Harden. So the brother's up and down like a roller coaster, and up and down like a few other things that I won't say here on this pod because we're family friendly. But I don't know. It's too early to tell because I feel like what we see now is not what we're going to see later on. And I feel like it's just what happens with this guy always. Like, something's going to happen. And like you said, he's always changing teams. So it's like, okay, what's going to happen and when is it going to happen? So right now, I'm not mad at the move because I feel like he wasn't going to go anywhere in LA. Darius Garland was due to leave Cleveland anyway. It's a good switch. It was a good trade. But is this going to be a trade that brings him a championship? I don't know. I really don't know. To the finals, maybe. To the finals, high, maybe.
Right.
High, maybe. But
they got a lot. They got a lot. I know.
They do. They really do. But this guy does what he does often in the playoffs. And Donovan Mitchell is a great player, but we always see things just fold for him. Like, things go so good and they just crumble so, like, and I'm not sure if it's his fault.
I was about to say on the count of him though.
That's why I was having this conversation the other day. You have to I feel like he has to take some of the blame, even though he scores 40, 50 points, 30, 40, 50 points. That doesn't always equate to winning. And I don't think he's a number one. Maybe a 1A, 1B, he needs that kind of thing. But as a number one only, I don't think Donovan Mitchell is ever going to win. But, he has a very good sidekick now. He has an upgrade from Garland, in my opinion.
Yep.
He's also a good player. The team is gelling very well, but will that be a finals appearance? High possibility, a chip? I don't know. I really don't.
How are we swinging your way? First question we can start off. Do you feel like this was a net upgrade from Darius Garland, and how do you see this kind of adding up for the Cavs, especially considering that it's kind of the rival in the East for you, not like rival, but like for the Eastern Conference. That's one of the guys you're gonna have to get through.
Yeah. I mean, Clippers, they're taking a nasty chance. I'm not gonna lie. Darius Garland has not shown great signs of being not only a great performer in the playoffs, but also healthy at that. He's dealt with his few injuries coming into the league with injuries. So you're taking a gamble with him being healthy to play, and then after that, you're asking him to be number two basically in LA. And I don't think he can be a number two, not at this point in his career. Maybe things might change, but he's younger, so he has time to kind of go from there. So they're taking a chance there. The Cavs could look like they're in a win now situation. And honestly, for the Cavs, I think it's a good move for them because they're going to win now. It's the time to do it. While the Pacers suck, and while Boston has nights where they're great and nights where they're just like, okay, where's Jason Tatum at? So like, it's a great time to do it. Obviously, Knicks are unstable as well. Pistons are the only team that's been pretty stable, but it's like that's just their first year ever doing this, so it's like they still might be beatable. So I like the move for the Cavs and a win now. But my thing is, after this year, after mid next year, what's the move after that? They might have to just break it all apart because they're not going to win with Mobley Donovan and Jared Allen. That's not going to happen. We've already said it's not going to happen. So like they're going to have to break that apart. And Harden is not getting any younger by the day. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird situation. I like it for them for win now. I like the situation. They're playing their card in terms of just like we get Harden, see how far we can go with him now. Do I think it gets a championship? No. Like Riley said, I think finals at most. Just because you do have Harden, a great scorer, great facilitator, obviously better than Darius Garland. But obviously, we just got there. Chemistry plays a factor, and Harden has been choking in the playoffs. So
Yep.
there is that factor as well. And also, Donovan's going to perform, but you have to worry about Evan and Jared Allen showing up as well. I don't know if that team is like deep enough to really pose a threat. They do now with Harden. I think they have a better chance with Harden for sure. I'm not going to be oblivious, but I'm not sure like what the Cavs were thinking. I really think it's just win now mode, and you can be do or die with that. So we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, no, I'm agree with everything you guys both said. I think it definitely kind of shortens the window, gives them a better chance inside that shortened window. But you're gonna have to move off of Darius Garland and seem like anyway, make the decision now. I guess kind of make your decisions more obvious what you're gonna decide in the summer, but hopefully you're making those decisions with the championship in
Can
hand.
I, can I ask
That seems like, yeah, no, girl, I was about to swing your way
a
anyway.
question? And this isn't for you to look up, Justin, or for any of us to look up, but just off of recent memory. Can y'all recall a team that's made a move like this right at the trade deadline that's won a championship?
No,
Like how successful is a late move like this for
just
such
think about all the major teams that's won. You got Boston, you got Golden State, you got OKC,
these
you
are
got
all
the
teams
Lakers.
Did
built.
LeBron ever make a pickup to the Lakers or any of his
Not like a
teams
superstar,
before?
not like a number one, number two option.
Yeah.
No, it's a random question, I know, but I'm just sitting here thinking like
No number one or two option has made that big of a difference.
this is like an all-star.
No, these questions.
Yeah.
Former MVP getting traded right like a day
Oh,
before the deadline and
right.
equating to a
Day
chip.
before.
You need that rapport. I don't think it's not 2K. You just can't say, "Oh, trading me so and so, we're gonna win a chip." It don't work like that. So maybe they're doing it for next year. Maybe they are, but who knows? Like how I said, it could be win now, but we know how hard it is.
Kawhi was in the summer, right? I'm assuming.
I was in the summer.
Kawhi
Yeah,
was in the
Kawhi was in the summer.
Okay.
For DeRozan.
Yeah, no. That's a good one. Let us know in the comments if you can think of one. That's a great question now. Moving on to teams making moves. The Wizards, we already talked about their Trae Young move sending they sent Cody Crisper and CJ McCollum for Trae Young. They made another move. Excuse me while I read this one. It's gonna take a minute. So the Washington Sens, Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, that's a bucket, Tyus Jones, Marvin Bagley, 2026 first round pick that belongs to Oklahoma City, 2030 pick that belongs to Golden State. That could be a gem. Three future second round picks if you're from the Wizards, obviously. And then they get back Anthony Davis, Jaden Harden, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum. Shout out Dante Exum. But yeah, highlight here: Anthony Davis going to the Wizards. He's going to sit out a year. Wizards might be putting butts in seats next year. How you guys feeling about this one? I think we started with Mal last time, so I'll let Howie get the first word here.
Man, I'm tired of Anthony Davis, bro. I'm so tired of that guy. He's getting passed around. It's looking nasty. He gets to the point where he's just getting passed around. And like at this point, like just see him healthy. He has his good games. But realistically, bro, is he going to be healthy to get through April and play it at the potential that he did when he had the 2020 ring with Braun? God, no. So at this point, bro, I'm so off that guy. Trae Young can't do it by himself. I'm upset because now I can't go to Wizards game for cheaps. Well, I mean, like, dang, now it's going up the price a little bit because they're in the building. Like, now I'm tired about that. But, like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing in that front office, but trading for two injury-prone superstars that are getting, or well, Trae Young's still in his prime, but Anthony Davis will be leaving that prime very soon instead of just trying to build young talent. Like, clearly the move is to build young talent, and they're just giving up on it and trying to trade for superstars and giving up everything. So I'm so off the I'm off them. I'm off the Union of Washington D.C. I'm off the colors of red, white, and blue. I'm off. You know
I'm kind of
what?
with that one. I'm with that one.
I'm not even going to get into it. But everything that has to do with Washington D.C. except for my man Jay, I'm off it.
I kind of like it.
Hey,
We're off Washington D.C. on this podcast. We're off it. Mal, Anthony Davis to the Wizards. I think I'm starting to feel like I feel the best about this move, but I'll let you go. I'll let you go next.
I heard a lot of nasty conversations being brought up after this trade went live, and like I said, they were nasty. I really don't think that this team is going to be anything next year. Like they're going to be 6 seed if they're really playing a lot of games, but you now have the Cavs, you have the Pistons, you have Celtics are still up there. Tatum comes back. You have the Pacers with Hallie back. You have the Knicks. Who's to say that the Hawks aren't up like right along with the Wizards? You have the Heat.
They are.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, what was the point in this move? Like, I get they have a lot of young talent, a lot of young guys that are nice. Like, you have Keyshawn George, you have Bob, you have Bilal, you have Alex Sarr, who's been hooping, but you have young guys like Will Riley. You have guys that hoop, but it's like they don't. Those guys don't compare with the rest of the rosters that are in the East. And I think that this move, you're gonna look back, and it's even nastier to a conversation that we had a minute ago about the whole Luka AD trade. Like the Mavs ended up trading Luka realistically for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, and whoever the hell you said in that. Like they didn't get any value. They got a lot of 99-cent garbage. They let go of a gem for some coins. So it's nasty. AD, I'm really tired of you. Trae Young, I've been tired of you, and that's all I got for these jabronis.
No, yeah, pretty much Luka trade resulted in the Dallas Mavericks getting Middleton and I said Chris Christie, Max Christie. That's pretty much how that ended up. But I kind of like I understand we're talking about like contention and like them contending. I'm not really putting the trade in that context, but I think they found the young guys that they like. They want to build around. They got Trey Johnson in the building. I think they gotta learn how to win from somewhere. Like it's eventually you gotta bring guys in that like have done it before. I think it probably won't look the prettiest, but I mean at some point you gotta bring in the guys and bring in some veterans that know how to win, that's seen it before. Trey Young's been there before. Anthony Davis has done the whole thing. So I mean it's not. I don't think it's going to result in them contending for a championship. But I mean, if you want to be taken any bit more seriously and get players to learn how to win, you gotta at some point you got to bring in something. And I think this is the way that it felt that they were able to do it. And I don't love it. But I don't hate it. Go ahead,
the Wizard, like DC is like a pit stop for most NBA players. Like a lot of guys go there for a year or two and then they go somewhere else. Like you have Westbrook that did that. You have, even though Porzingis and Kuzma aren't like top talent, those are other guys that like there's I saw actually today somewhere there's like at least 15, 20 guys that are notable names that went to Washington, played no more than like 2 seasons worth of games, and they're no longer with the team. So it's like a quick little hub for a lot of players to go and kick it for a season or a season and a half. But I feel like we're not going to see Trae Young and AD end their careers there. It's not going to happen. It's not. It's a waste of years.
Where would Trae go? I think AD's kind but like I think part that's part of the reason why I kind of like the trades is because like they're trading for people like Trae was. Nobody else really wanted Trae. So where's Trae going to go from here? And if he does go from somewhere, like you're gonna get the first round pick. So technically you flipped CJ and Chris for a first round pick at the end of the day. So I feel like the math kind of may like I kind of see like what their processes and their exit plans and things could lie, but I do agree. I do agree with you. It's not going to be too pretty, I don't think. But looking at the plan, I like that they're trying to do something.
I agree. You at least give them like You give them that. They at least tried to. The Pelicans ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Trae Young, Trey Johnson, like that's awkward. But like Trae Young with Alex Sarr and like Anthony Davis, like
that sounds good. Maybe it worked. Maybe I'm wrong. It could work,
but like you said, I think working for them is like the seven seed. It like get butts and seats. Get butts and seats.
Oh.
I don't blame you, Howie. I don't blame you, Howie.
Speaking of boo,
go.
You lost by 49 points. Just I throw that out there.
It's okay. I can only be so upset. But actually,
crazy.
You saying boo reminded me of something. And then do you want to talk about the Knicks Sixers game, Howie?
No, I don't. No need. 49 points is enough. I've said enough.
Yeah, no, y'all with us.
Sorry, I do want to say something. Jalen Brunson only had 8 points. Jose Alvarado had 26. 8 for 13 from the 3-point line.
All right, little Knicks playoffs preview. I like to see it. So I was gonna say the whole Peyton Pritchard, Caitlin Clark thing. I think that was a great comp. I think they actually like play like each other.
Oh, that joint? That was pretty funny.
Actually, I think they actually play like each other. Do they not?
I don't know. I just know Peyton Pritchard gets to it. I don't know. Man, I'm
just saying, like,
starting to see it in my head. They kind of do play like
downhill. You're going to the rim. You're only going to the rim just to get your shot, just so you can get your shots off. Like it looks very similar.
It makes sense. It just sounds nice. Peyton Pritchard, and she's probably like he's a sixth man in his league. I'm one of the best in my league.
She hasn't played in like 2 years.
It's a different game too. It's different. It's just like
he's a bucket. He gets he's so crazy.
Peyton Pritchard will cook in that WNBA too. Like just respect.
Averaging 60.
Anyway,
I knew that would ignite Howie to go. All right, moving on into the teams talk. Malachi, this I officially absolve you from your duties of being a Bulls fan. After this, we can chill. I mean, Anthony looks cool. It looked on paper that looked cool having Anthony Simons in a Bulls jersey, but after that, there isn't too much to it. But we'll be going through our teams. The Bulls. I'll go over your trade deadline. You guys have acquired friend of the podcast Rob Dillingham, Leonard Miller, and four second round
podcast. This one.
What happened?
He's a friend of this pod.
Yeah, we're friends with everybody. We're a friendly podcast.
Guard
Ayo. They sent out guard Ayo Dosunmu and Julian Phillips. I'm not too familiar with Julian Phillips' game, but welcome to Minnesota. And then Ousmane Dieng and Con Sexton, you guys have acquired them. And 3 second-round picks from the Charlotte Hornets for Michael Conley and Kobe White. Michael Conley having a short stint with the Chicago Bulls. You guys acquired Michael Conley for Jaden Ivey in a 3-team trade. That's kind of exciting on paper, Jaden Ivey. And then the GOAT, Dario Saric, for some compensation draft considerations. You guys waived Javon Carter as a part of that deal too. But yeah, you guys gave up every tall person you had in this trade deadline. We didn't talk about Vucevic. We'll talk about that one later. But do you want to talk about what's left, or I won't make you talk about the Bulls again. But
no, I'm actually not all that mad about this little deadline. I think that they accept what they are, who they are, playing team. The only thing I don't like about this is how we have a bunch of guards and there's only one guy over 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah,
it's my evil twin Nick Richards, but Neil and Terry got out of there, and that's probably my happy. Like that's the thing I'm the most happy about.
Hey, shout out New York, baby.
He may be a Sixer, bro.
That's crazy. That's bad. Oh man, that sucks. But yeah, I'm not all that. Ayo is in Minnesota hooping, so probably whatever. Ayo, Mookie, whatever. Vucevic, I like Vucevic going to the Celtics a lot. I think that was very tough. I think he's deserved.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he does deserve that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not all that mad. It could be worse. It could be worse. I think we have guys that are gonna, want to hoop. Colin Sexton's been around a little bit. Jaden Ivey, the Pistons seem like they give up on him. Anthony's probably like, yo, y'all brought me here just to trade me. I'm sure he knew what the routine was, but I think there's guys that got heart, like Abu Selly. His first game he had like I think 20 and 15, something like that. He was how he hooped his first game with the Bulls, but yeah, I'm not all that upset. Jalen Terry, I hate you. Rob Dillingham, you're not my man. Oh, I'm not happy about that. Yeah, I don't like bringing in Rob Dillingham. I don't like that. Him
was
and Jalen
funky.
Terry, I don't get down with those guys.
No, yeah, that was funny. I agree with you there. You guys are accepting where you're at and kind of just punting it off to next year. Fair. I do like that. Anything you want to talk about here, Howie? The Bulls. Any
I don't care
comments
about
on?
the Bulls. They're gonna be playing against the Heat and the freaking Wizards. I don't care about the Bulls. I do like Jaden Ivey though. That's my geyser. I'm upset that I got rid of Kobe White. That was my other geyser, real life geyser.
I like it for
but yeah, I don't know. They just building around Josh Giddey's disgusting work. So y'all figure it out. I have nothing else to say about that franchise. Shout out D Rose.
really good with the talking points today. Good job, guys. We can shift it on to the Sixers. Honestly, I'm really sad. I'm really sad. I'm really upset at Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey, it really feels like he like wakes up one time a year to just mess everything up, and then he just goes back to sleep or something. It like we're doing fine, things are clicking, like we're feeling good, and then he just decides to just ruin it all. Send Jared McCain off for the Houston first rounder.
That was crazy.
3 second rounds. It was a money move at the end of the day, get us under the apron. I don't think it was his decision, to be honest, but it really sucks. We honestly don't really have backup guards like that, especially that can handle the ball, shoot the ball. Shooting is an issue, defense is an issue, but I don't know. I was excited to see how he could, if we could find a role for him. Even I think he would have built up his stock. I don't know, a little higher than the Houston's pick, but at the end of the day, a lot of fans were screaming for a first round pick. We got that. Daryl Morey knows how to use them. That's one plus to this. Jared McCain going out the door. I hate that. But where he's going, I love it for him. I think he's gonna do nothing but flourish there. They got a great. They know how to use great basketball players over there. And then yeah, just leaves us kind of iffy with the backup point guard spot. We signed former Clipper Blue Champ Bay Champ. He's
Blue
a
Champ,
forward.
Marshawn Beauchamp.
Marshawn Beauchamp. Yep, he's a forward though. He had a good first game. Justin Edwards going to get increased minutes. I like Justin Edwards, but pretty much doesn't really make me feel better about a playoff run. I mean, Embiid playing the way he's playing, maybe we can just kind of shift the way we rotate. Let's see if we can get off the buyout market. But go, Howie.
That's who y'all freaking should have got rid of if you're gonna get rid of anybody.
Who
should have been Joel. Yeah.
He just started playing well. Perfect. His stock will be higher than summer. His stock will be higher than summer.
All right, man.
But we might not want to get rid of him.
Wait, what?
We might not want to.
Oh, I thought you said you might win a ring with him. I was like, wait a second, brother. Let's not get disgusting.
That would be fun. That would be very fun.
I don't know.
But yeah, Sixers. Yeah, we didn't. Instead of like an area where we should be trying to build on the team, we subtracted at a very strange time. So let's see what the next year looks like. We do have people. If we wanted to try to pay Quentin Grimes, he's probably going to come back, try to get more money. I don't think this year necessarily will be the year for him to really kind of garner that, but we shall see. Mal, what you think about the Sixers at the trade deadline?
But George is a funny guy. I heard something that Embiid was asking the front office for a move to be done, and obviously you guys didn't do that. Which is odd. If the brothers been hooping, you would think that they would want.
Daryl Morey went back to sleep.
Yeah, you would think they would want to, take advantage of that. But I don't know. I'm sure y'all know what y'all know what y'all doing over there, or think you know what you're doing. But I don't know. I have no confidence fight with this team.
Daryl Morey wakes up to do two things: make a crazy trade and then check on Eric Gordon and see if he wants to go anywhere, join a team. That's it. Those are two things.
He got waived or no?
Nah, he got traded. Grizzlies. We got picks back, I think, like second round picks. I got you right here, Eric Gordon. We got Grizzlies to the Grizzlies. We received second round pick swap, and then the draft rights to Justinian Jessup. He plays for FC Bayern. He's American. I don't know much. I googled his name.
And Kyle Lowry's still on the team, right?
Oh yeah. That's VJ Escone's mentor. We got to keep Kyle around. This is his most productive year as a Sixer. Kyle Lowry this year. Howie.
Kyle Lowry's on a farewell tour, believe it or not.
He is. Howie, on to you. How you feeling about the
Listen, man. I said it before. I'll say it again. If we got Giannis, I would have been happy. If we didn't get Giannis, I still would have been fine. And I'm fine. I'm fine mainly because we're playing good basketball, minus the Pacers lost last night. But we made it up tonight on that was a back-to-back, and we came back and spanked y'all. That's a good bounce back. So we made it up on that. I feel like getting Jose Alvarado was cool. You moving, like, we did what we were supposed to do. We moved somebody we don't utilize. Like, we don't utilize Yabusele, so we moved him, and we got another guard. Now, we do love small guards over here, and it was smart because Deuce McBride is not coming back until the playoffs. So we needed another veteran guard to kind of handle it. Yes, Tyler Chloe's been cooking, but you need that veteran presence. So getting Jose GTA 5 over here was a pretty good move, and he's making his impact right away. Now, this team's going to have to lock in and just kind of build together and just go strong and healthy to the playoffs, and we just ride how we ride. But we didn't make any major moves. I'm not mad at it. But we did make a smart move in terms of getting rid of that contract with Yabusele, signing Jose, and kind of riding out. Yeah, so let's ride. Let's continue to just ride because like that's the only thing we can do. We just have to stay healthy, just ride it out to the playoffs and just hopefully ride ourselves to a championship.
Oh, really?
Like I think.
You a heavy rider. You riding.
Hey. You gotta ride. We gotta lean and ride with our captain. We gotta lean and number 11. He's getting rolled on. So like he's gonna carry us to the.
I forgot Brunson is number 11.
Yeah, he's number 11. He's gonna carry us. And then when the days we can't ride him, we gotta ride the big cat. We gotta ride him. And he's gonna have to do it for us. And then we got OG. Then we got. Come on, Michael. Put your back into it, Michael. We got to ride him a little bit. And then I think we're good. We always got to ride Mike Brown.
Is Michael playing? Is Michael playing any better?
Michael hasn't missed a game. Michael was on number 5 of consecutive games all time.
No. Is he playing better? I know.
Oh, yeah, he's playing much better. Playing much better. And OG's been putting up numbers. Nobody been putting up. He having 20 balls like crazy.
I'll always trust OG.
And Josh Hart is Josh Hart. Hey, speaking of Josh Hart, the one thing that's actually I'm gonna say that for my good award. I didn't have a good award, but that's my good award. So I'm gonna just say it.
You got it. All right, switching over to talk about these other trades that occurred. We're just gonna go down the list and give them a grade for each team. We're ready to get right into it. First one. Atlanta Hawks received Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga finally finds a home. Hopefully they love him there. Buddy Hield goes over with them, and the Warriors receive Kristaps.
We're giving grades for both teams.
Yeah, and you can, if you like it, you can talk a little bit about it.
I'm gonna give Atlanta a B plus.
All right.
I'm gonna give Golden State a B.
Ooh, no. You were going so good. I wanted to agree with you. Oh,
I was gonna go lower, but like Kristaps, he's not gonna be Is he going to be second option? No, he's not going to be second option. Who's second option to go to State?
Exactly.
Moses Moody.
Pod. God.
Oh, goodness.
I'll give Atlanta.
Whoever wants to be that night.
I'll give Atlanta a B+. I'll give the Warriors a C, damn near C minus. This trade.
I'll give Warriors a C+. I'll move that up to a C+.
Only thing the Warriors did good.
I was gonna say C. So
the Warriors got rid of two guys that they weren't giving an F about. They finally got those guys off the bench. They lifted that weight off their shoulders. But Kristaps is always hurt. Either Achilles or illness is something.
Yeah.
Missing games, and it's like y'all did the most to get Al Horford there. Draymond's on a decline. Pods sucks. Pods, I'm not a fan of you either. I hope you're not a fan of the Pox. I hate you. It sucks. It sucks. And if this was Porzingis, like he was healthy, playing a good amount, this would be OD. He stretched for what?
Exactly.
I'm happy that Kuminga got out of the Warriors, though. I want to see him thrive in Atlanta. I think that'll be a good environment for him. Jalen Johnson is a. They got some shooters over there too, so he can facilitate a good amount. But the Warriors lost the trade, in my opinion. They lost.
Yeah, I agreed. I think B+. I almost want to say A- for the Atlanta Hawks just because Kuminga's contract situation. I think he has a team option on this year, and then just because he hasn't put that many numbers because the Warriors have been just stashing him on the bench. Like his next contract's going to be very team friendly. And then you already have Jalen Johnson there that can distribute. I like it a lot for them. And then Kristaps Porzingis, yeah. Honestly, I was gonna say C, but yeah, man, honestly C-, bro. I think he played a lot less than I even thought originally. He only played 17 games this year. I thought he honestly played a little bit more than that. But yeah, I guess they just decided they had to get rid of Kuminga at the end of this, and then they like the player profile they're gonna get back, and then just hope they can get him on the court. Let's see if they can make it happen. We good on this one?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. The Pacers receive Ivica Zubac. Zubac and Kobe Brown go to Indiana, LA. They get Benedict Mathurin, friend of the podcast, Isaiah Johnson, 2026 first rounder, 29 first rounder, 28 second round pick. Clippers kind of resetting the clock a bit here, taking the 2026 Indiana pick. Mal, how you feeling about this trade?
I love it. I'm sick.
What's the grade?
I'm sick that Ben had to go. The grade. You see, this was interesting.
You can talk a bit about it first if you want to. Not oppose the context.
I'm going to give it for Indiana. I'll give it an A, and with LA, I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B+. Even damn near A2. I think this is valid. Caveat though, this is an A if the Pacers get that 1 to 4 or that 10 to 30 pick. Obviously, you want the 1 to 4, but them being so ass is going to benefit them, and they could get obviously one of the top 4 players that we spoke about. If they go from 5 to 9, then obviously this is a Clippers pick, and that grade changes a lot. But if they can find a way to get Peterson or whatever with that one of those top picks or Debansa, that's OD. But I think the Clippers really don't have. We're going to see a sticky situation with Kawhi. They got rid of Harden and Zubac. There's got to be some cooking there, so they need a kickstart, and this could very much kickstart their franchise in a way with Garland over there too. So I think this trade's damn near even, bro. I think that. I know DJ Mo was gonna think a little differently. Whatever you're gonna say, he's gonna say.
You go ahead, bro.
First of all, I think shout out the Clippers organization. Shout out the Intuit Dome. We love LA. I think they got away with this one. I'm not gonna lie. Hey Siri, how old is Zubac?
29, 30.
I didn't know your name was Siri. Oh my gosh, it said Tupac. Holy moly. Freaking like I'm not gonna lie, bro.
How old is he though?
I don't know, bro. It said Tupac. Tell me Tupac. It tell me Tupac.
I got you. Go ahead, Howie.
I'm not gonna lie, like
He's 28.
28. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. I feel a little bit better.
He's in the window.
I think I like Zubac as a center, and I think it's a solid center for Indiana for sure. Don't get me twisted. I'm not gonna act like he's dirt. But do I think it's like the missing piece that they need to go to the championship? No. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I think Miles Turner gives me more than Zubac does in Indiana. That's my personal opinion. Especially the way they play, the way they space the floor. Zubac's not spacing the floor unless he goes in the summer and comes back a different player. But I think he's going to clog up what they do a little bit. Now, granted, they have a great coach over there that will figure it out. But I think in terms of like it being the lifesaver, no. And that's why I would give this trade for them. I'll give them like a B plus. We're talking about like 86 range, a little bit right there. And then for LA, I like LA getting these picks. I like LA getting Benedict Matthew, who I think could turn into a star one day. And Isaiah Jackson is just one of those motor guys that just fly around everywhere. So he's kind of like a good throw-in, especially today's NBA. It's with the pick and roll and just lobs floaters. So like I really like them getting Benedict Matthew and all them picks especially if they have it. So I think LA won this trade. And I'll give LA an A minus on this trade. And I'll give the Pacers like an 86 B plus.
I got the Pacers. Agree, Howie. I agree with a lot of the stuff you said. But I think I got the Pacers at a B. LA. What? Mal, you said it's protected up to the 4th.
1 to 4 and 10 to 30. 2029 is unprotected.
Okay.
So they only get it if it's 5 to 9.
5 to 9, yeah. And the Pacers are the second worst team in the NBA.
So most likely we're going to Clippers. Clippers will get it if they're 1 through 4.
I think
you crazy 5 to 9. The Clippers get it.
Oh, I was about to say
that would be insane.
I think
you might as well be unprotected. Pick them.
yeah. That's all I'm trying to. I think I like the trade for the Pacers. I'll give them a B plus. I think for the Clippers, I said the Pacers first, right? Pacers B plus. Clippers, I think I'll give them. Honestly, I'll give them a B. I'm sorry. I like this better for the Clippers. I think B plus for the Clippers, B for the Pacers. I think the Clippers they just needed a place to put Zubac. I think the market for a big like that, only so many teams are going to take them on at this time. Pacers were ready to kind of do that, only team in position. So to be able to do that for a chance to get 5 through 9, I mean, there's a chance it slips out in like to the 5th, but. Besides that, they're getting Benedict Mathurin, and I think they can kind of get a wing back that can kind of do a lot, play with Darius Garland out there who can kind of facilitate the team. Actually, man, the more I'm talking, the less I like it for the Clippers. I can't lie. I think the Pacers actually might have done a little bit better considering the protections of the pick. But yeah, I think I'm at like a B. I think I'm at like a B for both of them. Honestly, I can see why it happened and how it could help them. So I'll just call it a B trade for both teams.
It's tough. I'm not rebuttaling much because Zubac is an inside player, and who knows what happens. I mean, Brook Lopez used to be an inside dominant player, and look at what he ended up. At least able to shoot a 3. Not saying it's good, but you got rid of your championship run team. Really, Benedict was the only one I was playing. If he was even hurt for a stretch there, Isaiah Jackson was hurt. So I think the current team now they have obviously has a lot of hiccups because of injuries. But I don't know. I think this is gonna work well for them. Obviously, but when you look around at the league, how many 5s really pick and pop? There's only a select few that do that.
Yeah, but like just in terms of spacing, bro.
What do you mean?
Like
when you
like for instance,
like look at a team like the
like look at us for example. When Mitchell Robinson's in the game, like he can't hit nothing past like 10 feet. Now I think Zubac can hit a mid-range jumper.
No offensive game whatsoever. He can't.
Yeah,
he can't
but what he can do is catch that off vert lob and put it on whoever's head. Zubac does that. Like Zubac is more of a guy who gets touches.
Zubac played with Harden. He got that.
No. He can catch the lobs for sure, but he's not like a Jackson Hayes or nothing like that. It's a different style. I don't know. I have to see it. I think it could work.
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different. It could work though. It could work, but I'm not like overly like, oh my gosh, this is a crazy.
No. I would hope you wouldn't be like that. No, I'm just glad they were able to lock in a center after.
It's a good center pickup. I'm not tripping.
How can I right my wrongs?
Not for him. They
How
would
can I right my wrongs?
That's valid though.
With you where I belong.
Y'all both valid.
All right, next one up.
What do you mean by that?
Cavaliers. Hey, this honestly, this one was a sneaky one.
I didn't even know this one happened.
This one, obviously, like it's different because they don't show all the teams, but this one was a sneaky one. Cavaliers received Keon Ellis, Dennis Schroeder, Manuel Miller. Chicago received Darius Saric, second-round picks. The third one?
Yeah, who is that?
I don't necessarily know. Do you know, Mal?
No clue.
But Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder to the Cleveland, like when you're piling on Harden, I mean those are two good pieces to add to a playoff run team, in my opinion. I don't know if y'all feel similar, but I think
I forgot.
I think this is a. I think this is an A for the Cavs.
Yeah, the Cavs trying to build a freaking old head squad over there, bro. They ain't losing me, twin.
Here this guy go.
Do you see what they get? Do you see what they gave up? They did. The third team it messed up, so the third team didn't show up, but they didn't give up much.
I like it.
You don't like this one?
I like it.
Bro, it's irrelevant for me, bro. It's irrelevant.
What? How could you say that?
Teams were trying to get Keon all like.
Yo, Justin, ignore her.
The Knicks were about to get Keon. The Knicks were trying to get Keon.
I'm glad we got Jose.
Bro. What? We're not even there though.
Dykeman, stand up.
What? This we're out with this guy now? We're screwed.
Dykeman, stand up.
We're screwed. We're not. No one said the Knicks for you to be talking about the Knicks. What do you?
He just said it.
That's how it works. I said the key. Yeah, I did say the Knicks were looking at Keon. I did say, but they gave up DeAndre Hunter in this trade.
This is valid though. This is like
now we're freaking guard central. Why'd you give up DeAndre Hunter? Now you got straight guard.
Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench.
You wanted to leave.
I don't know. I think this is a
yo, Justin. This is an A for Cleveland. A. Chicago doesn't even have Dario Saric no more, so I think they just waved his ass.
Howie, I'm sorry. We're going to have to keep this one pushing. This is a fantastic trade for the Cleveland Cavaliers, bro.
DeAndre Hunter asked to be out, and they sent him to the crappiest team in the league. Easy. Yo, don't listen. Don't fall for the rage bait.
Send him to solitary out in Sacramento.
Very, very good for
Cleveland. They're calling Sacramento the ethical tank.
Yo, they're wild. They're all playing butt.
All right, this was a scary trade. I actually hate to see this one. I don't know. This one should have been vetoed, but the Celtics somehow were allowed to trade for Nikola Vucevic. They sent out Anthony Simmons out to Chicago. We talked a little bit about this one, but this is honestly, I think he's the perfect center for anybody in the league necessarily, honestly, but I think Celtics will be able to figure out a great way to work. I think any team would want Nikola Vucevic on their team, to be honest. I truly believe that. Magic held on to him for dear life. He finally got out of there, went to the Bulls. They tried to hold on to him for dear life, and he's finally free in Boston. I think this is an A. A for the Celtics, B- for the Bulls for me.
Perfect. Spot on.
Yeah.
You
agree, Mal?
I agree 1,000%. Perfect grades. This could have been different because the Celtics actually called the Clippers for Zubac. They said nah because we're on a hot streak, and then flipped. And I think this benefits them even more. So
yeah,
he was never going to stay there. That was set. But this for that, Papa, How does that work?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like this a lot for Vucevic. I like this a lot for the Celtics.
Howie. Oh, were you about to say more about?
I said it's fire. I said it's fire.
Oh, no.
I agree. I don't know how the Celtics keep getting away with this though.
Yeah. Are you more scared about the Knicks situation? Is the East getting any harder?
I mean, I'm not scared of anybody. I would say per se. It's just like I don't really say I'm scared. Does this make it better? Make them better? Yes, for sure. But like I wouldn't say I'm scared. Like Vucevic is not gonna I'm not scared of Vucevic, but it does make them better. And like what I will get nervous is when that brother number 0 comes back.
Yeah. One thing. Yeah, no, that's a great point. I think one thing. Well, we'll push the 0 conversation a little later. But one thing that worries, I think, thinking about the Knicks specifically is like with Vucevic out there, he's not going to give up many second chance opportunities. And I'm not saying you guys rely on those, but that honestly is one of your big X factors. So that he kind of forces you to kind of beat his team a little more straight up. So yeah, we'll keep it pushing to the next one. Grizzlies trade Jaren Jackson Jr. Grizzlies were talking about getting rid of a star. They got rid of Desmond Bane this past summer. Talks about moving on for Ja Morant. Filled the news throughout the year. They were not able to find a trade partner, but the Utah Jazz wanted Jaren Jackson Jr. They sent Walter Clayton Jr. Kyle Anderson goes back to Memphis. Shout out Jersey. Taylor Hendricks, Georges Niang, 3 future first round picks heading toward the Grizzlies. How do you guys feel about this one? I'll kick it to you guys right away.
It was a surprise to me. Didn't see that straight coming. Do I like it for the Jazz? I really like it for the Jazz. They're building a nice little core over there. Memphis, I don't know what's going on in that front office. They gotta deal with a son and his father, and all the other antics plus losing. So like I don't know what's going on. Shout out, I like Jaren Jackson, so I'm glad he got out of that mess. Go be with the Mormons, build something out in Utah. Let's make Utah great again since the first time since
make sure you get them boards though.
Since 96. Let's make it great in Utah again. Or not even 96. Let's say since 08, Darren Williams days. But yeah, I don't know. That trade
had him turn for a year.
Huh?
I said Donovan had him turn that 1 year.
Oh yeah, Donovan did have him turn. You're right. Donovan's so tough. Donovan's so tough.
Grades. Oh, Mal, you started this one?
Nah, how we did. Grades. This one I don't know. It sucks that Jaren Jackson's going there and they're already kind of like in tank mode. Right. He's hooping and they're pulling him out. They're not playing in the fourth at all. Still winning games, which is crazy, but like Howie said, I think they got a nice little core over there. They got a nice team, a lot of tall guys over there. And I think the Grizzlies free themselves of that brother Ja Morant. They just need to free them of the shackles of that guy, please, because 3 first-round picks is huge. You know, not to say that they're going to be anything crazy. They're not going to be nothing crazy, but you know, they're all going to be young. But with him being there, they're just that's a lot of dead weight. That's right.
Yeah, he needs to move.
They're out in the West. A few injuries. Those picks could be something. And Walter Clayton, not something to laugh at either. We'll keep it pushing. Hornets. Keep this one a little quicker because we talked about it a bit. Hornets got Kobe White. They sent a group of second-round picks, Dang and Con Sexton. I got this one. Honestly, I really like Kobe White. I think I don't know exactly how they're going to make this come to life. I think they kind of need something like this though.
Kobe White is
I'll give Charlotte A-. I'll give Chicago a C-.
Goodness. I'll give Chicago B-, and I'll give Charlotte A-.
I don't even know. I'll give them both a B.
He got it. Last but not least, the Los Angeles Lakers. I think this one's kind of going under the radar, but they I don't know. Somehow they just will always get what they need. Gabe Vincent struggling. LeBron wanted to trade him off the sideline. He had to wait a few days though. He had to wait 3 days to get rid of him, and he goes to Atlanta for Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard having a great shooting year, exactly what the Lakers need. A+ for the Lakers, in my opinion, and I don't know. See, I don't know. Maybe Luke Kennard cussed somebody out over there and they want to get rid of him. But D+ for the Hawks.
Bumbo Clot. Wagwan.
Oh,
my rude boy.
I stopped sharing them. Here we go. That's the trade.
My rude boy.
For the Lakers, this is the thing. Luke Kennard's like statistically one of the best 3-point shooters ever. He shoots like damn near 50% from 3. Gabe Vincent was
Luke Kennard's a Duke product, right? Hashtag the brotherhood.
You know, once people
Wisconsin,
throw on
right?
Lakers uniform, their powers vanish. You know how that goes. So he's coming out here being a corner boy, putting the ball in the basket, shooting threes when they pass it to him at a high clip like that. This is damn near A+. It's an A+.
No,
but
absolutely.
I don't know. Once Gabe Vincent was like that until he put on a Lakers uniform.
Gabe Vincent had a generational year before that with the Heat.
That's a great. You bring up a great point though. That is a good point, and you bring up another great point following that, Howie.
Listen, man. Welcome Luke Kennard to White Boy Mafia, where we are led by Luka Doncic, AR-15, and Jake LaRavia. Just welcome to Sniper Land. Do what you got to do. And do what you got to do. Just knock down shots when Brown pass it to you before he calls you his rude boy. All
right, wrapping this one up. I gave my good award to the Wizards earlier. How you want to talk about somebody?
Oh yeah. My good award is going to Josh Hart. Everybody's been backing off him, and he's been spraying cats. You can sleep all you want. The numbers don't lie, Malachi Walker. Go look at the film. Go look at the numbers. He's been spraying faces off. So shout out Josh Hart. Keep spraying their faces off. Make them pay when they don't step up. That's easy work. Way to work on that. I like when players see what's going on and they get in the gym, they work on it, and then they do it in game. I love that. So shout out Josh Hart, man.
Mal, who's going getting your good award this one time around?
Nikola Topic from the Thunder, suffering ACL and battling cancer, and he started hooping in the G League again. And my boy Bad Bunny for a phenomenal halftime. Those get my award for this week.
That's great. We ended the show on a negative route. Honestly, the Bulls for not working quicker. I think they could have made a lot of their moves earlier in the season to maybe get in, just some of the needs that they ended with in the trade deadline. Feel like they could have worked faster. They made some interesting moves. Got left up with a bunch of guards. Not really believing too much in their thinking over there. But so that's mine. Mal, Howie, whoever wants to take it next.
I'll go Miami Heat and Miami Heat fans for thinking that they were going to get Giannis, thinking they were going to get Spider. And they got nothing. Not one trade. They even trade Pat Riley for somebody. Nathan. They're a joke. Every year they're going to get so-and-so. It never works. So they're a joke.
Mine is going to Isaiah Stewart, aka Beef Stew.
Yes,
for just being a menace, running off.
He got 7 games. Getting
a 7-game suspension, and then coming to and say, "What did y'all bring me to Detroit for? Not to fight, to freaking score the ball or get rebounds." Holy moly! There's levels to be there's levels to be an enforcer, and then there's just levels of just looking like a you know what. So I didn't appreciate that this past weekend. I didn't appreciate that this past weekend, and I need him to mature a little bit. He's been in the league a little too long. We're losing out on generational money and doing stupid stuff. So yeah, that's my there's
You guys have movers,
handle this.
but do you guys have guys? You know, like real guys.
Real guys.
How would you know if somebody was getting ready to knock you out, jump you, and I'm on the bench, I'm running on the court for you, bro. That's
bro. I like it, but at the same time though, like I'll just wait till I get in the game and I'll set a hard screen, then I'll start. Like you got to be a little bit more strategic, a little smarter.
It's tough, man. I understand. That's
it is tough, but like you got to think about your future, bro. Like just generational money, generational wealth. Like you got to think about your kids, all the situation. Like he's a crash out. He went to the interview and said, "What else?" He said, "What else did y'all want me to come here for?" You're not even talking about basketball anymore. What are we talking about?
He's a trooper.
Nah, bro. I love that for him, but he got to be.
And kicks him in the nuts, and you his.
Got to be a little smarter. His nickname is Beef Stew. That's crazy work.
That's because he. Anyway,
Beef Stew is crazy.
At least Draymond put up 30 in a game 7. Like, come on, bro.
Speaking of beef stew, comment below your favorite entree, your favorite thing to eat for dinner. Comment below. Like, comment.
Fried chicken, candy yams, and mac and cheese.
Ooh, that's actually
an entree and a half.
And cornbread.
Got me with that one. Got me with that one, Howie.
Yeah.
Man, like, comment, subscribe, man.
And a little bit of brown soup.
Are we good to end it there? Anything else to get off our surmise before we go?
No, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
All right, I'll leave it there. I think that's a
happy
good
birthday.
I think we had some remaining to go, but I think it's best to leave it here. Thank y'all for watching.
Happy birthday!
Like, comment, subscribe. To who, Howie? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell somebody that you love them. That was Fan Therapy TV. Fan Therapy TV. Gotta remember to get the TV in there. Yeah, that was an out trip I've ever seen one. Thank you for watching. Peace.